Welcome to the end-of-year edition of the Triple C and Schmo Show. I'm the Schmo. My partner's got an Olympic gold medal, the champ, and 2 UFC weight divisions. The only king of cringe, Henry Cejudo.
What's up, Schmo? Let's get this bar rolling because time is money and money is time.
That it is. We're ending 2022 with the award show with a banger presented to you by betonline.ag. Triple C, let's start off with your fight of the year for 2022.
Woo! If I'm going to have to go fight of the year, Schmo, man, there's so many great fights, but there is no fight that was greater or better than Yuri Prochazka versus Glover Teixeira. Schmo, this fight, I felt like I was watching the WWE. It was a back and forth battle, and who would have thought Yuri Prochazka would have got the submission at the very, very end? I think that's another reason why that I would give that the fight of the year, for the simple fact that Glover was even winning that whole fight. He was winning the majority of that fight to eventually see Yuri Prochazka get on top, weather the storm, to eventually get the rear naked choke. So for that reason, Schmo, I'm going Yuri Prochazka versus Glover Teixeira.
Hard to argue with that one, Triple C. You're starting the show out with a bang. The Schmo obviously liked what we just saw over at the UFC Fight Night in Orlando with Kevin Holland and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. However, there was a gentleman's agreement, it seems, to only keep that fight standing. We had 5 rounds here, championship rounds, championship on the line. Who would have thought Yuri would have won by submission? If Yuri got the victory, maybe a decision, maybe a knockout, a TKO, but he submitted Glover Teixeira. We know his accolades on the ground. Very well deserving, Triple C. How about your cringe fighter of the year?
Man, the cringe fighter of the year, I'm going to have to go with none other than Ricky. Can you have me pronounce his last name? I'm just like...
Tercios.
Yeah, Ricky Tercios. I tell you what, man, he is the real king of cringe. If you watch all his interviews, he's like this Mexican surfer slash gangster slash fighter. He confuses the shit out of me. It's the same reason why I love him. So for that reason, for the cringe fighter of the year, I'm going to have to go with Pretty Ricky.
He's a very spiritual guy, just like someone who just won this past weekend is a spiritual guy. Bruce Leroy, Alex Caceres, they're both spiritual fighters. Maybe your boy Pretty Ricky wears it more on his sleeves. He gets into it, the breathing mechanism. He fights unorthodox. He can get you off his back and whatnot. But listen, man, you got to appreciate a spiritual guy in this sport.
No, 100%. Anyways, he's backing it up. He's currently undefeated in the UFC right now, so... congrats to him. You are the cringe king of 2021 or 2022.
You're getting the years confused, Triple C. It's 2022. What are you living these days, man?
No, but this is the same reason why I'm the king of cringe, so it doesn't matter.
All right, fine, king of cringe. Who's your fighter of the year for this year, 2022?
I tell you what, 2022, the fighter of the year in my eyes, I'm going to have to go with none other than Alex Pereira. I mean, this guy went 3-0 as he ended up being the last stylebender who was number 2 pound for pound on the pound for pound list. He was able to get the victory. He did it by stoppage. You know, being a 2-sport world champ, there's not too many of those in this world, and he happens to be one of them. And congratulations to him. Just the way he's been fighting, how early he's been in the sport of mixed martial arts, and how he's been able to conquer the UFC world title. So congratulations to him. I'm going to have to go with Alex Pereira.
And the Schmo just has to say, there's some disrespect going on with Alex Pereira. Everyone's saying, oh, the middleweight division's suddenly wide open. It's not suddenly wide open just because we have a new champion and Israel was dominant. Pereira's just new blood. He can knock out anybody. This guy's huge. And the guy was a Glory light heavyweight champion himself. And he's training the grappling with Glover Teixeira. Maybe he's got a deficiency against wrestlers. Maybe he doesn't. We'll find out when he fights them. But he's the champion right now. And as he said, he went 3-0. And he's the guy at the top of the mountain. And one quick correction to you, by the way, Triple C. You said Ricky Tercios went undefeated in 2022. He lost in July against Aljamain Sterling. So he did lose one. He won his most recent one. It was a decision, but he's still fun to watch.
Okay. Well, good correction, Schmo. My bad. I was probably didn't watch that card.
Well, you were just in the schmoment, man. You're in the zone right there. I didn't want to correct you then.
Right, but either way, man, he is cringe. He's got cringe all over him, so congratulations to him.
All right. Well, listen, Triple C, we heard yours. You had 3 awards. You got to make it make sense. The Triple C, the 3 Cs, we get it. The Schmo is going to do his annual Schmo Awards. We got the same 6 categories as last year. Let's kick things off with Schmomentum of the Year. And this one is going to Roman Dolidze. We're talking about a guy in the UFC middleweight division. 3 fights, 3 knockouts, 3 performance bonuses. He goes from unranked to number 8. And guess what? It's rumored that he's going to kick off 2023 fighting number 4, Marvin Vettori. Anyone have a better year than that guy that didn't have gold on the line? Try to convince the Schmo. Didn't see it. There's a lot of guys who could compete for this award, but Schmomentum must be going to Roman Dolidze.
Yeah, no, Schmo, I think you're 100% right. I mean, this guy is, Georgian who, 3 fights, 3 bonuses in the middleweight division. As you said before, I would love to see him against Marvin Vettori. I think he's got a bright future. When you get addicted to stopping people and start getting those bonuses, like that's when you become more dangerous too, because there's an incentive. And when you have an incentive in your mind, you want to accomplish that. That's what makes a guy like that dangerous too. So I'm excited what 2023 has to offer to him.
And just on that note too, Triple C, wanted to get your opinion on this. The middleweight division is stacked in the UFC. They have so many killers that train out of Extreme Couture. The Schmo scene, Joaquin Buckley train there. You have Chris Curtis train there. You have Sean Strickland train there. You have Brad Tavares train there. Now it's rumored a Marvin Vettori is going to be going there as well. But obviously if he fights Roman, it's going to wait. So many great middleweights fight out of Extreme Couture in Las Vegas right there. That's a killer division and a killer gym.
Yeah, but I think that could also hurt them too. You don't always want to go iron. You don't want to go with when iron is always sharp and iron, because it's eventually going to break at one point. So I think Marvin Vettori really needs to find his home, and there's probably a lot of things that he needs to change up, because when he fought Whittaker, man, I didn't know Whittaker was going to do him like that. And that just lets me know I'm still the biggest fan out of everybody at 185 pounds. The guy that's the most dangerous out of all of them, it is Robert Whittaker. And we'll see what the 185 pound weight division is going to offer us for 2023. But as much as I think Alex can do great things in that division, I think we will see a new champion by the end of 2023.
Well, it's interesting you bring up Robert Whittaker, because your boy, the Schmo's boy, King of Secret Juice, Paulo Costa, he's out. UFC 284 in Perth. So who the hell does Robert Whittaker fight?
Yeah, but this is the thing, Schmo. He's been out. Paulo Costa's not fighting. Paulo Costa's the only guy that will literally fight once every year and a half. Not even a year. Like a year. Like there's no urgency for him to fight. Like it's a trip, but he'll train like a madman, which is crazy. But I think he's done with the UFC. I think he's gonna run out his contract, or I'm not sure what he's planning on doing, but he's done. I think he's done fighting for the UFC.
Yeah, he's got 1 fight left, but he doesn't want to fight with those terms. He wants more money. But let's talk about Paulo later, or save that. I want to talk about Whittaker. What makes sense for this guy? He's the number 2 guy in the division. Who's he going to fight? If Israel's going to rematch Alex Pereira, this guy just beat Marvin Vettori, who's ranked beneath him. What do you do if you're Robert Whittaker? Because everyone thinks he's just 1 fight away from fighting again for the title shot.
I think he needs to fight for the title. I think Israel needs to take a break. I think Israel needs to get better. I think Israel needs to add to his game, to his grappling, to his wrestling, to all that. So if I was Robert Whittaker, I would really be stepping on the toes of Alex Pereira. I would really be making a scene. I would be asking for it. I would be calling him out. I would do everything under the sun, because if Israel loses to Pereira again, which more likely is going to happen, I mean, it's already, he's already 3-0. He's 0-3 against this guy. It's going to happen again. Israel, take your damn time. let Robert Whittaker fight this dude. Robert Whittaker, in my opinion, Robert Whittaker could beat him. You really can. Just based on stylistics, the styles of the fight, Robert could take him down. Robert's more strategic. Robert is going to be able. He has more lateral movements. Let these guys go to war. You chill out. You hang out, and then eventually get the winner of that. If I was Israel, but I think for Robert Whittaker, he needs to ask for that title because he deserves it.
First time the UFC's returning to Australia since they did in the fall of 2019, Melbourne, Australia. The Schmo was there with you. They're going to want Robert Whittaker on that main card. So what does Robert Whittaker do? What does the UFC do? You're not going to make Alex Pereira defend his belt against Whittaker there. Are you going to make Israel Adesanya turn around and fight Whittaker there when he's already done it with no belt on the line? It's kind of a lame duck situation if you're the UFC and Robert Whittaker.
I don't think Israel wants to fight. Does he want to fight Whittaker?
He wants to rematch for the title shot. So what I'm just saying is, what do you do with Robert Whittaker if you want him on that card, Perth pay-per-view?
What you do is you get him a fight at light heavyweight. You know, I think Robert Whittaker will do some amazing things at light heavyweight. I can even
he wants it.
I could even see him becoming champion. If I was Robert Whittaker, I'd call out the biggest, baddest dude who's open at a 205, call him out, beat him, and then start calling out for the championship at 205. Why not?
Maybe then Robert Whittaker gets to eat on Christmas. You know, he's teased about wanting to go up to 205. Maybe that's the way to do it. Nice to see Helen walking in the background. Let's go on to the Schmoest interview of the year. He's a two-time winner now. It's Sean Strickland. Triple C, have you ever seen a guy speak more candidly and openly and, non-PG friendly on the mic than Sean Strickland?
Yeah, Strickland's a trip, dude. Strickland is a trip. God, you gotta love him. Some of the shit that comes out of his mouth. Jesus, that's why I wonder why I'm the king of cringe, Schmo.
Yes, but close to you is the most Schmo performer of the year, and it's got to go to Renato Moicano. Opens up the year beating Alex Hernandez. Yes, he stepped up to help save that fight card and fight RDA, losing to him on short notice, but then he redeems himself in Madison Square Garden. But it wasn't just his performance against Brad Riddell. It's taking the mic and what he said afterwards, learning English from the Portuguese, demanding more shmoney, money. And that's why he's the most Schmo performer of the year, Renato Moicano. You got to love that post-fight speech. Best one of the year.
Oh, it was great, dude. It was great. Joe Rogan was loving it.
And then Schmo hair of the year, Yuri Prohaska. He shaved the head. He didn't have the same antenna. So it's got to go to your boy, Sugar Sean O'Malley. Who else puts the dedication to perming the hair, to dyeing the hair, to making the different looks? It's Schmo hair of the year, Triple C.
Are you kidding me, Schmo? Are you kidding? This is all not true. This is all not true. Oh, man. I got no grays. I'm 35 years old. 5'4", a twisted steel, and sex appeal. Sometimes I get confused with Brad Pitt, Schmo. So I'm about to tell you, you're wrong for picking that dirty Q-tip.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, Triple C. Well, you're going to be active in 2023, so all of a sudden, now you're in the mix. All of a sudden, you're a front runner for Schmo Hair of the Year without doing anything, just by being active and fighting in the octagon. We'll admit that, at least. Fight of the year, can't argue with you. The Schmo had it too. Yuri Prohaska, Glover Teixeira, 5 rounds. Yuri getting the submission victory, and he was losing the fight. You love the drama. It was over there in Singapore. We had a watch party sat next to you. We watched it together. Schmoment was definitely there. And then the breakthrough Schmo of the year, we just brought up his name, middleweight, Paulo Costa Borrachina with the secret juice, the performance against Luke Rockhold, getting bled on, being vocal, the meme king. It's got to be the breakthrough Schmo of the year, Paulo Costa. Hopefully we see him fight in the UFC again.
Yeah, Paulo, dude. Paulo gave me hope. You can really change it around and have people literally love you. I think he's the funniest dude on Twitter right now. Everything that he does, he posts. I mean, it's ballsy what he's doing. Posting, man boobs of Israel Adesanya and doing X, Y, and Z. I look forward to Paulo's Twitter. 100% that dude took over 2022.
There it is, folks. So that wraps up Triple C's awards, the Schmo's awards. There's so many great storylines this year in MMA. We don't have all the time in the world to cover it. So let's do a little game to cap off the year. Let's play a little Naughty or Nice 2022 edition. Some of the best stories. Let's pull it out. Our producer, Michael, he picked them. The Schmo's going to go through them with Triple C. And let's start with Conor McGregor out of the rankings for the first time since 2013. Naughty or Nice, Triple C?
He's probably on the damn nice list the more I think about it. I mean, think about it, Schmo. I mean, he should have been out a long time ago. I mean, he's been inactive. I mean, the last time he actually won a fight, I want to say Barack Obama was president. So I just think they he's been taken care of for quite some time, and I'm gonna have to say nice, Schmo.
Well, he never defended that lightweight title, and he won it, in Madison Square Garden against Eddie Alvarez, and he's been in the lightweight rankings ever since. It's been, 7 years or something like that? That's crazy, and he hasn't been active. It's about time to let some new blood in there. Let the Drew Dobers come in there, and let the Arman Sarukians come in there. Let the Jalen Turners come in there, and the UFC lightweight division. Let those guys that are active, that are young and hungry, get it. It's got to be nice and not naughty. And what seconds the Schmo's point, before we started the show, we're just on Twitter. Nate Diaz posted some photo of him choking out Conor and saying, I still did it faster than you, than Khabib or Kebab, whatever he wanted to call Khabib, derogatory. And then, you know what McGregor did? He said, straight up, 100 emoji. He agreed with him. That's a nice thing. So that's on the nice list, Conor McGregor.
That's funny.
Triple C, you're going to like this one. Naughty or Nice, the UFC signing Hasbulla.
I'm going to have to say that's naughty, Max. I tell you what, that little munchkin can throw and can crack a brother with an elbow. That dude is a menace to society, man. You guys watch out for that 2-foot king.
The Schmo never got to tell this to you, but I feel like you took his elbow better than Volkanovski did. Did you see the clip of when he was going after Volkanovski? I felt like your chin stood stronger than Volk's did against Hasbulla.
Dude, that dude's got hands. He's quick, and he's a type of friend that you could just play like with him like the whole time. Like he's all about like playing, like literally, like fighting or like doing any type of cardio. Like that's kind of how he releases a lot of his adrenaline or whatever he's feeling.
He's on the Schmo's nice list. It's not naughty at all. We like it nice. I'll give it to that. But who's going to be his opponent? He signed a deal with the UFC. Who the hell is the UFC going to put this guy in the octagon with?
Well, right here. You're talking to him right here, Schmo. And his name is Triple C.
All right.
But not really. I think you should fight your boy, Abu Rozik, man.
That's what I'm saying. Abdu Rozik and him. I mean, that's the fight right there.
I asked him about it. He said, he's not my level. He's not my level.
And then when the Schmo asked Abdu about that in London in March, he said he's too busy eating strawberries. He's not in shape. He doesn't want that smoke. Two stories that are conflicting here, Triple C.
Eating strawberries.
All right, and here we go. In 2022, John Jones and Henry Cejudo did not fight. Naughty or nice?
Oh, we're definitely on the naughty list. And we're gonna remain on the naughty list because we're here to take all you dirtbags out. So yeah, we are team naughty, Schmo.
I was going to say that's definitely naughty. And who's going to enter the octagon first, Triple C? Is it going to be you or is it going to be John Jones? Because it's going to be you fighting Aljamain and him fighting Francis Ngannou. What's going to happen first, Triple C?
Oh, man, well, it depends, man. It depends, Schmo. But I'm going to have to say probably me. No, I'm going to have to say probably Jones because Al just shit-stained, continues to keep, not wanting to sign the contract. So I'm going to have to say Johnny Jones Bones.
What do you mean he doesn't want to sign the contract? He's trying to change the date? What's the deal?
Yeah, he went to Jamaica, and now he's probably a little bit bigger. Now March is looking more like April. April's looking more like May. He might get his day of June. I'm not sure yet, Schmo, but whatever it is, his time is coming to an end.
And where does Sugar Sean O'Malley fit in this equation?
Sugar Sean can sit there and look pretty like the damn dirty Q-tip that he is.
Just like that. Maybe an alternate.
Yeah, make him fight Cheeto. I don't know. No. I just want him to relax and chill, because I got a feeling Cheeto will beat him too. I want to get my hands on. I want to make some money off of Sugar shit O'Malley.
And Triple C, the Schmo C's, you've been stacking all over those Jimmy bars. You're looking svelte. What is it, 15 pounds down? You're looking like a bantamweight again.
Of course, man. I'm back, Schmo. I'm back. My body feels good. I feel good. I'm getting ready to make somebody bend the knee, and his name is Aljamain Sterling.
Wow, Triple C. How do you want to leave the viewers? We appreciate all of you. We had to end the show doing this together. I mean, talking naughty and nice. How do you want to summarize this 2022? What do you want to leave the viewers with?
I want to leave all you viewers, and I want to let all you guys know that you guys all absolutely suck. You guys all absolutely make me sick, and that each and every one of you can do me a favor and bend the knee to King Triple C.
Well, you almost scorched the earth right there, like what Colby Covington did to all the Brazilian fans during his speech, a few years ago, but not quite. We appreciate it. The Schmo just wants to say we love and appreciate all of you tuning in. Triple C, it's a blessing chopping it up with you. Your gold royalty, your Olympic royalty, your UFC royalty, future Hall of Famer. Can't wait to see you back in action inside the octagon in 2023. Doing what you do best, my friend.
Of course, Schmo. It's been a blast. Year 2020 was awesome. Can't wait till year 2023 comes about.
You just skipped 2022 and 2021 just like that, but we know you like those years too.
I can't wait to see what 2023 brings. Is that okay?
That's great. 23, baby. The year of Jordan. We like it. What's your name?
I am Triple C.
I am the Schmo. We always deliver, and we are